The only other tuning I use is this one here, and it's the A string down to G and the E string down to D, right? And that's so.
Tune this guitar for play this.
That's right. That's why I have this guitar is already in that tuning, so I don't have to mess around tuning on stage. And this guitar is in guitar tuning, but it's low. So my E is a C sharp.
E is C sharp.
Yeah, here's C sharp.
You drop it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Way low.
Down, way low.
Only one string, 6 C sharp.
No, everything.
No, everything.
It's a normal guitar tuning, but
Okay.
deep. Yeah.
Yes.
And I use that for and I wrote that song, Questions, on this guitar, and Those Who Wait, I wrote on this guitar.
So
this guitar here, this
more
is
bass.
yeah, just in a different tone, and it's nice in my concerts. It's nice to change guitar. You know, I play some songs on this guitar, then I switch to this one, then I come back to this one and do something else, then I go to that one, and I come back to this one. And it's nice, it's good for your ears to not always be the same sound.
The same pitch.
And also, some songs is just right on this guitar and not right on this one. You know what I mean? And same other way around. So, and this one has that open tuning, so I can leave it in that tuning. I don't have to be tuning on stage.
How to take care of your ear?
Well, I don't listen on headphones to loud music. You know, that's not good for you.
When you on stage, sometimes you play very loudly.
Oh, it's not so loud for me.
Okay, not have problem.
No. Well, I tell you something. I have 20% hearing. You understand what that means? That's what I have to work with. Because I was born with a yellow fever. I was born with a fever. And I was sick when I was in my mother's. And when I was born, I had a fever. And the result of this fever was the hearing is down. So I've always been low in hearing. But I hear the birds just fine, and I hear music just fine. I have a little trouble listening to ladies speak, which can be good or bad.
You've been jamming with lots of like world great guitarists. So which session are you impressed most?
Oh, I think, well, there are so many great players out there, but I think working with Chet Atkins was, for me, one of the greatest things that I could ever imagine to play with him, because he was my mentor and my teacher all my life. And then when I finally got to meet him, and then we ended up recording together, it was like a dream, you know. And I learned so much from working with him about arrangements, and you know, he always tried to find the best and most economic way to play something. Yeah, not so much moving around. Let me see if we can get it with a different shape, you know. Always looking for the right way. But I also enjoyed to play with Les Paul, because he was so much fun on stage, and still plays very beautiful, and he's 93 years old. So that's a great inspiration. Yeah.
So when you talk about Les Paul, like, have you ever think about like going back to do an album with electric guitar again?
Yeah, no, I would like to. Yeah, but at the moment I'm so busy doing this, and everything goes very well, and it takes time. And my concerts are booked 2 years in front. So I have to, if I'm going to make a change, I have to start planning for it now. You know, for in the future.
For the future.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes I saw you play a Gibson acoustic guitar.
Yes.
You have to change?
Yeah, it's a 1934 Gibson Kalamazoo that was given to me. And I use a special microphone on it and just play it acoustically. I couldn't bring it with me to Thailand. Unfortunately, I had to leave it in America because I had to carry everything from America. And I had to fly to Japan, so I had too much equipment. But normally in the middle of the show now, I sit down and put the microphone in front of this beautiful guitar, and it sounds so pretty. But I have many good acoustic guitars that have no pickups in them and stuff, but they are in my home, and I play them just for my own pleasure, you know. Yeah.
So how do you take care of your guitars when you like travel around the world?
Well, these ones are in very good cases, okay? And this one here goes in a zip bag and goes on my back. Well, I take care of my guitars very well. I have equipment to fix them if something happens. But mostly these guitars are so well made, you know, you can paddle the boat you know?
With a guitar?
Yeah. Well, you know, I always take time. Like this morning, I was up early, and I put new strings on every guitar, and I polish it and get it ready, so I'm ready for tonight, you know.
So you do it by yourself?
All the time.
All the time?
Yeah. Yeah, and making sure all my equipment is working fine.
Okay, let's move on to this one. Okay. Besides fingerstyle, do you have any other kinds of music that you are interested in?
Oh, I love gypsy jazz music, Django Reinhardt kind of music. I love classical music, although I can learn. I learned that from listening on a record, you know, because I don't read music. I have to learn it by my ear. So, and I enjoy that. I like all kinds of music. Sometimes I listen to Joe Satriani and Steve Vai and people like that. And Larry Carlton and Robin Ford. They're some of my favorite players. George Benson. But mostly if I'm listening for inspiration, I listen to singers. And good songs, you know, good songs that everybody loves. Elton John, Billy Joel, Stevie Wonder, James Taylor, Bonnie Raitt, people like that.
So you listen to all kinds of music?
Yeah.
Like pop, like jazz?
Yeah.
And dance music?
Dance?
Yeah. Dance music?
And
dance
what?
music, dance music.
You know, like a techno? No. Maybe no.
No. Not if I can help it.
And why you don't play with nylon string?
I do. Well, I have some nylon string. Yeah, but I just can't carry any more guitars on the road. I have a Kirk Sand.
Usually when you record.
When I record. If I have a song that needs nylon string, I'll do it. But the original version of Since We Met was on nylon string. The original one with the saxophone and everything. That was a Maton classical guitar. But let me see. On Only album, there's one track with nylon string. Yeah, it's called The Robin.
Yeah, when you play nylon string, usually everybody use the nail.
Yeah, I
when
don't
you
have
play
them.
with don't have nail, have some sound when you play with nylon string. Good.
Maybe sound different.
Yes, yes.
มีข้อแตกต่างกันไหมครับ
I'm pretty. I can get a pretty good tone out of it, but because I have good calluses, you know. So that's how I get my sound. So my calluses work like a pick or a nail. Yeah.
Last question. Do you have
ไม่เป็น
anything,
ไรครับ
do you have anything to say for like all guitar players in Thailand?
Oh, yes. You better get to work and start practicing. And I will be making a new studio album. After Christmas. So there'll be a lot of new songs coming next year.
No, next
Okay?
year.
And tonight you play new song?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. I have this, maybe this one. So
Very nice.
yeah, so that's one of the new ones.